Okay, so let us head up and meet the consort. She called me, so let's see what she has to say. Okay, simple hallway. And here we have door control. Alright, let us enter. Shaira. That is the consort. What is that purple? Is that a bed? Is that a drink bed? Is it filled with this thing? Also, give me my rifle, please. Okay, well, let's go in. How do you get into this? And how do you sit inside of this? Okay, this is just bad design. Shaira the Oracle.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What do you want?
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Okay, tell me about it. Let's not be rude to her. She's supposed to be a influential and powerful woman, so let's see.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general.
Turian.
I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What went wrong?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Social distancing, please. Maintain social distancing.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Excuse me, I have another problem regarding a... What are they called? An Elcor diplomat? Okay, what came in the journal? Asari consort. The Asari consort Shaira has asked you to speak to General Settlement. He fell in love with her. Guessing he wanted to marry her or something. He wanted her to marry him. But she was not interested. Or, well, who knows? I guess we will see. And the... So the diplomat thing is not a real mission?
Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Alright, let's speak to Septimus then. Let us go. You guys have anything to say?
This place is a little too perfect.
No?
They're
Alright,
hiding
well,
something.
let us meet Septimus. He's at... some inn. He's at inn
I
drinking.
have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
Don't get me wrong. I've only heard good things about the consort. It's just...
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
Exactly. That's just what I was thinking.
Good. Then we are ready to begin.
Begin what? I mean, he can't remove his suit, right? We read that they can't come out of the suit. What are you gonna do? Talk to him? If you're gonna talk to him, why is he so nervous? Nolina?
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira. It's quite an honor.
Septimus.
What do you know about the general?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back since.
I mean, she rejected him.
He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
What do you do here, Nolina?
Oh, we've heard
I'm
this.
one of the consort. Many of the... It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Of
done.
course. Come back anytime.
Yep, I'll be back soon. Hello, creepy insect creature. Well, where exactly are we going, by the way? So we had to go to some kind of a bar or something. What is this? These are rapid transport points. Rewards, Citadel Rapid Transit, CSEC Academy. Where did she say I would find them again? I forget. It was at the lounge or something, right? Well, I'll see. For now, let's just go to this place. We haven't been here before. I mean, we've been here, but like, we'll go to the area that is after the bank. So, did we access this rapid transit? We did. And we have accessed it. Oh, I don't think we did though. 1 second, let me just check. Just to make sure. Citadel Tower, embassies, consort chambers. Okay. Good. These flying cars, which are massive, really. Although, I guess you could sit inside of them. Maybe you lay down, because sitting would be very tight inside one of these. Who knows? Marasari. Yo, we got birds in here? We got birds in here, dude. How do they live within 7 meters? Is my question. Okay, this is a dead end, right? Well, kinda. This bridge goes ahead. And here we have... Huh. What happened?
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
Oh yeah, because you're not a human, right? You're a magic
Sure
man.
is peaceful here.
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Oh, it's a relay statue.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh yeah, it is a relay. The giant guns.
Big place.
Okay, so we're coming around here. Just a human chilling. Alright. One of you. We still don't know who you are yet.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Right?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
So they are keepers.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Sure is peaceful here.
Ah, so these are keepers.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay. Well, let's talk to Arena about them.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures.
The Parliament.
Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
The Relay Monument.
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel.
Or maybe it just
No
looks
one
cool.
can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
I think it just looks cool. That's why they made it.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the Council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
So what is a Citadel control?
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control.
It's like an airport tower, right?
At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
And what about the Council chambers?
I'd like to hear more about the Council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person.
I'm gonna
Typically,
soon.
only the counselors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
It is not open to the public.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual Council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Okay, I've been asked to go there.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I mean, if you're saying that, maybe you are jealous. Thought about that?
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
You can't think. Sorry.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
I don't know. Sounds pretty
Citadel
bad. If you're
regulations
relying on
protect
something
the
you don't
keepers
even know.
against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Why here? I mean, I'm guessing because this is like the control hub, right?
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control
Yeah,
systems.
it's a big hub, right?
Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
I mean, that sounds dangerous. It's keeping something you don't even know as your main,
That's all for
like,
now.
maintenance
Thank
staff,
you for
basically.
using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, so let's learn about
The Elko.
Keepers.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel.
Ow.
No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
Can we go to the core and see what's going on? Technology.
Biotics is the
Mass
relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Yeah, we know what happened when that happened before, right? The wars. Which wars, you might ask? I've forgotten the name. Pexen, War Station Ring. Whatever. They had a war with them, right? When they opened the insect race. That is now extinct. Okay. So I think we need to go into the embassy lounge, maybe? So I'm just gonna quickly run over to the embassy lounge. And also see this area, because I haven't been here yet, right? Yo, can I go into the garden? Yo, I'm in the garden. Is there something I can do in the garden? Nope, a line of rocks stops me.
Big place.
Yeah, it's very big. Have I been here before? No. And I guess this bridge just connects, yeah, to the financial district. Emporium Bank and Consort Chambers, yeah. We've been there, no problem. So this is not a fast travel, just a car. Embassies and CSA Academy. This way it's Citadel Tower, heart of Citadel politics. Alright. And is this a repeat of that? Citadel Tower, Embassy and CSEC. This is wards. The elevator at the end of this hallway leads to the wards. There you will find Chorus Den, Flux, the markets, and the medical center. Don't I have to go there for the mission then? Let's see, can I access the elevator? Nope, talk to the council. Okay. Fine. So I'm guessing I can't do the council's mission, the consort's mission, until I talk to the council first. Because I believe he was in Cora's den, maybe? I'll still check the embassy lounge anyway. Because maybe I misheard or something. Let's have a quick look. It shouldn't take very long. It's not like it's very far. It's like this building right there. Up there. And if he's there, we will know. If he's not there, it's just a quick run back. Here we are. Alright, let's just going for a minute. Okay. It's the police station. Here is this man here. Turian General.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
There's a lot of humans here, dude. Nasandra.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very
Nope.
busy.
Hello,
Bartender.
Commander. Can I get you something?
No thanks.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
He's not here. There is a keeper here. I mean, he's pretty isolated. If you take him out, no one will know. It's a mistake. Walk back, please. He's gonna blow.
Area secured.
Excuse me. It's my bad. So now, so he's not here. We gotta run all the way back. Shouldn't take very long though. It's not very far. You know, we could use the rapid transit, but I don't want a loading screen. Because that's what, I mean, maybe it will help. You know what, let's check it out. Presidium locations. Citadel Tower. Let's see. Well, okay, this is the city. You have arrived at the Citadel Tower. Yeah, no. I wanted to enter myself. This elevator leads down to Presidium. There you will find Embassy, Citadel Tower, Emporium, Bank, Consort Chamber, Citadel Tower. Okay, no. We're going back down. Well, at least they've got some elevator music.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
I don't really
No, we don't,
trust
sir.
Ambassador Udina. How long is this elevator ride? Excuse me. Are we there yet? Oh, there we are. Oh god. Okay. Well, I made a mistake. The elevator just goes here. Okay, well, going back. It is a little tower where the council convenes to pass judgments on interstellar matters. Well, we're going back up. So that was a waste of time.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
A very violent way to get rid of headaches, though. And dangerous, not to mention. Alright, so here we are in the council chambers. These holographic leaves. The trees are real, but these falling leaves must be holographic, I guess. Garrus and Exidor Palin. Under the police officer?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus and Palin.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You blew it. What did you find? You don't like Saren. What did you find?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
I probably don't.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
It's a long elevator ride.
What are those, cherry trees?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
It's a good fountain.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
Who are you? I can only see eyes. No, there is a face. There is a face, okay. It just blends in a little. I mean, it's just garden within gardens, huh? Do you have a map of this place? We do. So we gotta go there, right? Okay. Let's look around a bit. I guess she's talking about these defensive positions? I mean, I guess. Cannot enter these doors. I'm guessing they're all sealed, even though the lights are blue. Which would indicate open. But not in this game, I suppose.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
So the Volus are not going to be joined. The Volus are the ones who want to join, right? They're the ones who set up the economy and everything. Got more makers. Not makers, keepers. Yeah, keepers, not makers. Excuse me. Did you come either this way or go away? Hello.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
Thank you. Look at that. Not hard at all. So we saw this. And along. And this is the rapid transit of this place. Presidium locations. Have you unlocked them all? Wards access, financial district, consort chambers, embassies. I think we got all of them. At least in this area. So this keeper is powered down. Oh, he's moving. He is moving.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Counselor's assistants.
Rear Admiral Kaku.
Commander. Commander. Commander.
Okay, he's got nothing to say. But he does have a name, so... Okay, nothing much here. Just more chairs.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
A couple of questions. What do we got on this side? Just a dude. And a couple people. And nothing much else. Okay, so oops, this one. Okay, so we gotta go into the council chambers now. Let's use the side. Nope, this is not a staircase. This is. Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, did I just trigger a cutscene? I believe I did.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I mean, we saw him kill him.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
Ooh. That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
That was you, not me. How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults typical. See, he hates us, you'll pay. Insults.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Quit protecting him. I'll find proof, you arrogant bastard. I'll find proof.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth? No? What's the point? Just say no.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
Great.
Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Well, we just have to find proof. Undeniable proof.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Okay, let's look at the personal connection first. How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay, well, the Council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He could be useful.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'm on it.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
I mean, he's a stupid. Well, that sounds
Harkin's
stupid.
probably getting drunk at Cora's Den.
Cora's Den.
It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren. But his information won't come cheap.
Okay, well, what about you and
You
Saren?
and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
No, second thought, come on, he's a monster then.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way.
Yeah, you gotta think about it first.
Saren doesn't
least.
even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Can I say he's a monster again?
Killing innocents doesn't end
I know
wars.
how the world works, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, well, tell me about the Council and the Ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
Okay, so they're
Everyone
asking
knows
for
it's
too
only
much.
a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We're too independent, why do you bother? Let's say we are too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Okay, and why do we bother?
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings.
Yeah, it gives us some
Protect
power,
our own
right?
interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Okay. What about Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since.
Oh, he's a human.
Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay. So they abandoned him by protecting.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Okay. What about these Spectres?
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation, but sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Okay, wow, it's a lot of questions. How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Yeah, killed by Saren. So we got, I guess if we find Saren and prove he's a bad guy, they have to let us into the Spectres. Okay, how are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure.
Oh, that's bad.
Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times,
so no
they
leader,
act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Is this legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100.
So
but the Council
That's
couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
You could just, I don't know, kill them all? No, that's bad. If one goes too far.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates.
Well, they messed up
But
now.
when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, that's gonna be me. But I'm not a Spectre yet, so... What about Barla Vaughn?
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
The banker we spoke to,
A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Okay, and what about the Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field.
So he's an
Always sells to the highest bidder.
Seller.
Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Okay, well, that's a good information. Lots of exposition. Okay, goodbye.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright. Not a problem. I know where that is. I just leveled up. Alright. We'll deal with all this in the next episode.